Someone sent me this question. All right, I'm a believer that stress and unhealthy. I'm a believer that stress and an unhealthy mind will always defeat a good workout plan and a healthy eating habits. I'm concerned our culture's obsession with working out has nothing to do with health and more to do with vanity and has become counterproductive.
Ooh wee.
I feel people should work on their spiritual and mental health just as much or even more than they work on their physical health. What's your thoughts about that?
Whoever said that, I shade to them. I'm gonna get them a round of applause. That's a very, very good question and a good statement. Uh, I think mine. I'm not gonna say mine first because everything start off with the breath, and that's what spirit means. Spirit just means breath. In Hebrew, we call it the ruach hakodesh, or we call it the neshama. Spirituality means to master the breath. Everything is about the oxygen that you breathe in your body. And the reason why is because without oxygen, you can't express in this reality. So I say working on the breath or working on spirit should be first. Next thing should be mind, and after mind should be matter, because that's how creation happened. It was spirit, which was idea, breath. Then breath creates mind. Mind is aspect of personality on how you look at the construct, and then how you experience the construct that mind creates. You give yourself a body to experience. So I think that should be the levels of preparation and of training too. Train spirit, then train mind, then train body. I think everything he said was correct. I think a lot of people are working out because of vanity. With working out comes the spirit. That's the reason why. And I see it. I work out every day now. And I'm feeling good. I'm looking better. And I've been noticing the more and more I work out, the more I'm in the mirror. I used to didn't look at myself. But now I could be walking past a mirror and I flex my triceps for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I can see the vanity spirit in working out. You see what I'm saying? So I see exactly what he's saying. But, you know, I'm an expert in health. So I don't work out to look good. I work out to feel good. But the byproduct of feeling good is looking good. But with that looking good, do bring in some type of egotistical vanity spirit where I'm looking at myself more. I notice me taking pictures more. Now I have my manager Nabi take a picture of me every day now because I feel good. So I can tell how you can actually stop me. I could tell how you can come in with a spiritual purpose of exercising and it completely go down a different direction. And now you just doing it for the gram.
One, I want to say congratulations that you're working out, right?
Oh, praise it.
As a previous, what they call it, beathead. People don't know this, bro. I was like 230, lifting the whole gym, creatine and the whole nine.
Yeah.
Manorexia, they would call it.
Yeah.
You really have to be focused and check yourself in regards to why you work out.
Facts.
Because you could go down a slippery slope in regards to you really get into the zone where you just kind of what's the term? Mold your body in a certain way. And I'm telling you, this is something that I had to do. You really got to stay focused and see why am I working out. Mm-hmm. And you really have to keep that in the forefront.
Yeah. See, I work out for cardiovascular health. You know, scientific studies shows, peer-reviewed science studies and scholarly articles shows that strength training and cardio, you live longer. For every hour in the gym, them are weeks longer. That's a week longer that you live, and you know, in your all-cause life expectancy. So working out is good for cardiovascular health. Working out is good for good stress, because you know we talk about stress a lot today, but I don't want to think stress is actually good. Too much stress is bad, because stress is supposed to be put into your life in certain times, whether it's for mental capability or for strength. When you wake up, you want to be stressed out. That's what actually start producing your serotonin. You need serotonin to eat. You need serotonin for blood regulation. You need serotonin to actually strengthen what they call the GOAT, or what they call the gut associated lymphatic tissues. You know, so you need serotonin. And what brings on serotonin is made at night, but it's released during the day. And then you have something called melatonin that's made during the day that's released during the night. Guess what creates these things? Sunlight. And it's called blue light. Blue light is actually a stress light. That's a stress photon that the body recognizes stress to wake you up. That's a stress photon that actually molds and shapes your cells. That's a stress photon that actually creates melatonin and serotonin by way of the pituitary and the pineal gland. So, you know, some types of stress is good, even for you in life. When you are at tension and you overcome that adversity or that stress, it gives you a dopamine release. They have something called cold water plunging now. That's the most stressful thing you can do to your body, is wake up in the morning and plunge yourself in cold water. I'm talking about 20 below freezing water for 3 minutes. It's good if you get your whole entire body and immerse your head in there and you sit in there for up to 3 minutes. This is some of the most stressful things you can do to your body. But guess what it does? It actually brings on heat shock proteins. Heat shock proteins is very, very good for the body because it starts to burn visceral fat. It burns brown fat and it burns white fat. It speeds up your metabolic process. It releases so much dopamine that it's crazy. You'll be happy for the rest of the day. Same thing that a sauna do. So in sauna is stressful. When you put your body into certain types of degrees of Fahrenheit of heat, it releases heat shock protein. It releases dopamine. It increases blood flow. So stress is amazing. It's Wim Hof. The Wim Hof method. He teach you how to breathe in the cold, and he teach you how to introduce your body to these stresses because stresses release cortisols and hormones in the bloodstream, which actually alerts what you will call the lymphatic defense system or what they call the immune system. Now you got all these immuno cells inside the body cleansing, detoxing, strengthening, and rebuilding. So we do need stress.
Why did you start working out?
So I started working out, man, because just me not working out, and don't get me wrong, my diet is impeccable. I still eat vegan food here and there, but essentially, man, we plant-based. I only eat once a day. But my genetics, I have a slower thyroid than everybody else. It's all through my family. Everybody in my entire family had thyroid disease, from my uncles all the way down to my mama, everybody. So what I noticed was when I was eating because I used to speak against working out. To give me, what I'm saying? Because I knew that working out, you build up a bunch of lactic acid and that puts your cells in a anaerobic state where you don't get oxygen to the cells. So you go through something called the Krebs cycle, and this causes cells to go through something called adaptation, and adaptation, it pushes on mutation. So I'm still against bodybuilding where you just bulking to be super big. I'm still against that. That is very, very bad. It causes you to be on a high creatine, high protein diet, and it kills the kidneys. A bunch of bodybuilders come to me and I change them into more of a plant-based lifestyle and we get their kidneys together. But bodybuilding kills the kidneys. And I'm not talking about the bodybuilding where you molding and you're doing muscle isolation and you shredding down. I'm talking about when you're gaining muscles that's over
crazy.
Yeah, and I'm talking about 50. You might as well be overweight. Because the body don't recognize the muscles, the body recognize the weight and the mass. That's very, very hard for the cardiovascular system. That's why you see a bunch of people like my brother. Shouts out to my brother, Cali Muscle. Cali Muscle completely changed his life. He plant-based now. He's mono-fasting now. He's taking herbs now. And he took my herbal package. He done strengthened his heart. He went on a watermelon fast. This is one of your most popular bodybuilders in the world. He's a YouTube and a social media sensation. He's completely plant-based now. And guess what? Drove him to be plant-based. He had a heart attack. Heart attack from what? He had a heart attack, a heart attack from what? Bodybuilding. So now he's speaking against bodybuilding, not against working out, not against building muscle, but about building so much mass and eating unhealthy to do so. So, I'm totally against that. But the reason why I started working out was I just wanted to not only look better, I started really studying how healthy working out was and how it elongates your life expectancy. And I'm like, dang, this is a different part of my health and healing journey that I never tapped into. I'm an expert at the knowledge of health. I'm an expert at cellular regeneration, detoxification, healing you of your so-called diseases. But the only part I was missing was my body. My body was not matching what I was teaching and preaching. So, people will be listening to my information and I read a comment. They'll be like, but you overweight though, Yaki. I understand everything you're saying, but you overweight. You know what I'm saying? I see fat on your face, Yaki. All these things. They don't understand that my thyroid is metabolically slower than theirs. And it ain't up for me to keep trying to explain and tell them. So I said, you know what? I'm going to prove to myself and I'm going to prove to y'all that it's not just that. You can have an all plant-based diet and still gain weight. I do it good. So now I'm going to keep my weight down and I'm going to keep my body looking like my God mind. And I'm going to start getting in that gym. And man, I love it, man. I feel like a BAN. What you call a bitch ass nigga. If I don't get in the gym, man, it's something about it now psychologically where I have to get in the gym because I feel so good and I do the sauna every day. So, I'm feeling better than I ever felt because I got the mind, I had the diet, now I got the body part. See, it's a difference between having a God mind and having a way to speak and a God lifestyle, but you missing the body part. So now my body is following and matching my mind and I can't be stopped now, man. I just wanted to say to my brothers and sisters out there, it's very, very imperative, it's very important, and make it a priority to exercise. If you don't stress your muscles, if you don't test your body and really, really build up your strength, you will die sooner. And a lot of people gonna say, well, we all gotta die anyway. It's not about you dying anyway. It's not about how long you live. It's about the quality of your life. And if you want to improve the quality of your life, you must get in that gym and work out. And what I mean by gym, the backyard can be your gym. Running a trail in nature can be your gym. All gymming is exercise and introducing your muscles to a certain amount of stress to build up your cellular structure. So get in the gym, work out, test your body, test your mind, push your body, push your mind, and you'll thank me later. Work out. It's very essential that you work out. It's essential.